Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, so you won't miss any of our content. Hello, good to have you here. Life has many ways of surprising us. One of them is when it places someone to help us and that person ends up being precisely the one from whom you least imagined receiving support. This happened to the protagonist of our story, who learned a great life lesson when in a very difficult situation for him. No one from his environment wanted to help him, so he ended up receiving help from a homeless man, who never thought he would do everything he did to support him. Do you want to know the outcome of the story? So don't miss a single detail and pay a lot of attention until the end. We will begin this story with Frank, a 48-year-old man who from an early age lived on the streets of the city, surviving day-by-day climate changes, hunger, social rejection and the mistreatment that sometimes were inflicted on him. On the other hand, we have Fernando, a man who is also 48 years old, who life had always smiled on, so he had everything a man wanted to have: a beautiful family made up of his wife and daughter, money to live well, a stable home, friends to spend the day with, and a good job. Sarah, her daughter, was a very tender, loving girl with an unmatched intelligence, so at her school she was one of the best students. However, one day all that happiness and peace was interrupted when Fernando went to school to pick up his daughter and she was not there. They searched for her in all the surroundings of the place and there was no sign of Sarah. The officers began to carry out investigations with the representatives and the other students of the place to find out where Sarah was. So 3 days passed, without having any answer about Sarah's whereabouts. Fernando and his wife stopped eating, they were devastated, and they did not sleep, looking in every corner of the city to see their daughter's face. The days passed and they began to deliver pamphlets in the streets to help him find his daughter, and that was when Fernando decided to approach a homeless man, since the rest of the people took the pamphlets and without even looking at them, they discarded them. However, Frank, that beggar, was a man with immense kindness in his heart, so he asked for more flyers to help him deliver the pamphlets and help find his daughter. She had been the first person to help him find Sarah after 7 days of searching. Frank took down his sign asking for some food, and put Sarah's picture there, and spent day and night carrying that sign in hopes of finding her. They spent like this 3 more days, until Frank managed to see a girl sleeping in one of the adjacent streets of the place. Frank excitedly took her to Fernando and when he handed her over smiled and left the place. The next day Fernando looked for Frank in the same place where he asked for money, and in addition to giving him good money and food he said, "Come with me, from today you will have a decent job and where to sleep, because thanks to you I have my daughter back." And that was how life showed us once again that goodness can be found in any heart, even in the people we think least, and it is undoubtedly kindness that will lead us to be happy one day. Now tell me, what did you think of this moving story? Leave us your comment.